Hey there, Viewbots! This is Cyrock Omega, and welcome back to Let's Play Pilotwings 64. Last time, we finished up all of the regular old missions, and now we've got all the extra games unlocked. Birdman, Cannonball, Skydiving, and Jumble Hopper? I normally just think of them as, like, jumping boots, like moon boots or whatever. But Jumble Hopper works well enough, I guess. So we are gonna just start off with Cannonball. And who do I want to use? I have no idea. I used Hawk last time, I think. Let's just start off with, let's just go with Lark. Whatever. And we're gonna be going to the little states. So, Super Cannon. Select a pilot and aim for the 4 cannon targets. Okay, we already got that first line finished off. We already got our pilot. 3 shots per target. Your best score for the 3 attempts will be recorded. Very cool. Very simple. So, we're just a cannon, and there we are. We've got Mario at Mount Rushmore. And some very precipitous sounding music, like you're on the edge of a beam, about to fall into something or other. It's very... Be careful. Be careful now. Whoa. Be careful. Alright, so it's probably best that you just stick on the target, press R, and you get into that. So, it's for the most part a pretty straight shot. It's pretty easy. And just press A when you think you got it. Oh, wow. Did we get a bullseye already? Alright, 23. Not the best, but it would definitely be worth that. Definitely worth a gold if we just keep getting 23s. So I'm gonna try one more time to get a bullseye. Oh yeah, that's a bullseye. That's golden. That's beautiful. Wong. And now we've got one more shot, but we don't really need it. I'll show you something real nice. Real cool. See, we got Mario over there replacing George Washington. Then we got Jefferson, Roosevelt. Roosevelt. I always get those two guys confused name-wise. They're spelled the same, pronounced differently, and then Lincoln or whatever. But yeah, we're just gonna fire off at him. Oh, coming right at your stash. Right at your stash. And it turns into Wario. Oh, that's a great freeze frame, too. And then if you fire at him again, it turns back into Mario. So that's fun. That's a really nice little Easter egg. And now we've got this one over here. Again, not difficult. I like to fire just with maximum power. That's not a bad shot. Are we getting red? No, we're getting white. 14 points, not too bad. I wouldn't be surprised if we can get like 100 on all of these, though. That wasn't quite max power. Oh crap, we're gonna do the... this one might not be so great. At least get on there. Clean 5 points. Okay, gonna... a little more air. There, max power. Ooh, too high, too high. 14, that's gonna have to... I might have to do it. Wow, barely got in there. Can I just retry that one? I might have to do that one later. We'll see if we can salvage that. That wasn't great. Now we're back here at the Grand Canyon. Again, just a nice straight shot. Just gotta get a good arc on it. I think we got a little wind here, though. That's a little bit of a problem. At least we're on the target. 10 points. All right. He said with sarcasm. Let's try going a bit to the right and fire that way. Ooh, not bad. Oh, that's looking nice. That's looking very nice. That's at least 23. Yes, very good. I'll try again, but move it a bit to the left. Lower. There we go. Okay, will that be 25? I think it will not be. 23 again. Sadly. 22, alright. So on to the next one. Can we even get a gold at this point? I don't... If I get a perfect, will I be able to get it? 6, 7, 8. No, I won't be able to get a gold, so I'm just gonna have to redo all of it. Oh, we're at Chicago. We're shooting... We're like in Gary, Indiana or something. See, I think Gary, Indiana would be like about where that rock is. Not a nice place. That's where Michael Jackson was born, though. Fun fact. One good thing that city ever did for anybody. Alright, like 10? 13. So I'm gonna need to go through it again. I don't really think you need to see it, though. Because it's like, you've already seen all this. I might just cut to when I get a better score on probably that second one. A little bit more to the left. Ooh, that might be bullseye. So I'll just cut to when I get that better score on that one that I didn't do so great on, and then I'll meet you at the next part. Because these go by pretty quick. Like, hopefully, yeah, 83, not bad. Yeah, just 7 short. And it's just a big, just a stagnant photo of Lark just kind of standing there, midair, getting shot from Mario's nose cannon. Well, that's very nice. So I'll meet you when I get a better score on that one. And then we'll go on to this. And we'll see if we can get a gold on level 2 and then level 3. And we should be able to squeeze it all into one video. But it's gonna take a lot of editing. Ugh. Oh, it's still Wario. Huh. That's interesting. And that's what happens when you miss. You die. You get crammed into a mountainside. Take that, you sacred mountain of Native Americans. You got our president's faces on it. And mine, now. Bullseye, alright. I suppose it's good enough time to talk about how I have not been updating so well recently. I just haven't really had the initiative, I guess. And I'm gonna be changing up the kind of... whatchamacallit? The schedule, I guess? Oh, that's gonna need to be a bit higher. But I will get on it, barely. Very barely. 7 points, hurrah! Let's get a bit higher. So, I've kind of been going with Pilotwings being my primary, and for a time I was updating every day. And then I was having Dragon Age as kind of a secondary, updated every Monday, every 4 days, and then every other 3 days I would update Crusader Kings 2. But the thing is, I really don't feel like playing Dragon Age right now. It's a long game. I might stick that to like Quaternary. Oh, that's a bullseye. That's a sweet freaking bullseye. That's golden. Yes. All right, we're at a nice, perfect score right now. So, just real quick, I'm probably gonna put Dragon Age at the back burner. I'll update that whenever I feel like. And I'm probably gonna hopefully start up a new game. Hopefully, probably, maybe, certainly. Like a primary game that I'll update every day soon, after I'm done with Pilotwings. And then I'll also have some special secondary ones that I'll be updating frequently. So I will meet you where I will find the next... whatever it is. The next level. And another bullseye? Maybe not, but 23? 24, oh wow, that was... I'm gonna get 99 points, aren't I? Watch me get 99 points. Not bad, I think that might be good enough to at least get me the gold. Oh, this would be good enough to get me the gold. Ah, too high, too high. Can I at least get better than 14? No, not happening. So, did I get 90? 91. Okay, good enough. I didn't get 99 as I had presumed. So, now we're going to be heading on to... Yeah, we got the gold. We already saw that, pretty much. So now let's head on to level 2. I'm really hoping I can get a gold on level 2, and level 3 is a nutbuster. It's going to have a lot of editing. So let's just go with, let's go Kiwi.
Here we go.
I feel like we haven't used Kiwi in a while. Crescent Island, oh, real nice. Yep, same thing as before, but Ultra Cannon. Best of 3, there we go. I forgot that I need to talk. So I think this one's a good bit farther away, so we're gonna need to be aiming a bit higher. Not gonna hit it this time, but at least there's no wind. It's pretty much a straight shot. It should not be too bad. Gonna lower it down though. Almost max power. We can get this. Get in there. A little too low, but at least we're getting in the second red. 20 points. One more. One more, a little higher. Okay, almost max. That's too high? Wow, this is precise. But 20 points isn't bad. If we get 25 on the next 3, 75 plus 20, 95. So we can get one more 20, but we'd have to get 2 25s. So we might have just missed that. Now that one's all the way down there. So now I don't even think we want to do max power. So we did it kind of halfway there, and that's not too bad. But we want a little more, maybe a bit higher. This is where it's gonna get difficult. You can't just shoot off into the wild blue yonder. Also a Mario thing that you kind of do. But you gotta actually calculate altitude and stuff. This is gonna take a while. This is gonna take a good while. Hope you can swim, sweetie. You're gonna be doing a lot of that. A little lower and a little less power. Oh, that's a lot less power. She just kind of dribbled out of the cannon there. Can you get in the tree? Get me a coconut. No. No, just a poorly textured ground. Sadness. That was abysmal. Didn't even get on the cannon. You know, at this rate, I might as well just... I'll practice these, but I will make sure that I'll just meet you at the second one, because I don't think it is even possible to get a gold. Is it even possible to get a... I don't think it's even possible to get a silver with getting 0. I'll just meet you back there. You know, the worst thing about the cannon is that you shoot out, and you miss, and then you have plenty of time to just arc over safety and just contemplate your life decisions as you can see your imminent death careening towards you, or vice versa. Landed on a nice safe beach. Hooray! Whoa, went all bloody red from that thing. So here we go, we're gonna need to we just gotta do a lot of power and a proper angle. This one isn't that bad. Oh wow, is that a bullseye? I believe it is. Haha! Now let's not squelch that. I don't need to do anything, there we go. Just kind of climb out of the cannon, slowly. We got it, 25, we got it, guys. So now, this one's a bad one. We got a lot of wind behind us. It's actually blowing us away from it, a little to the right as well. So we're gonna want a lot of power. Actually, not a lot of power. That was a bad decision. Man. Can I control anything? It really sucks. Oh, wow. You can aim yourself? What was it that... I could move my head. Most certainly could. So we're gonna wanna get some power. This is all... Oh, that was way too much. Why did I even try? No, you cannot steer yourself in the least. You can just kind of whip your head back and forth, whip your head back and forth. So this is probably gonna be another failure, so we're gonna try and move a bit more to the right and have a decent bit less power, maybe down the green. Oh, get in there. Getting in there. Oh, wow, that might have been... Okay, that's acceptable. That's quite acceptable. 13 points. I did it, guys, I did it. Can I still get a gold? Can I at least get a silver? I can definitely at least get a silver. Can I get a gold? If I get 25, if I get 55, 6, 7, 8, not happening. If I get perfect on the next 2, I should be able to just get a silver. I can at least do that. So this one is tough. Let's go try doing that. And not high enough, but a decent bit of power, not bad aim. Maybe a bit more to the left, but definitely higher up. Alright, go with that. Nope, no, too low again. But that accuracy isn't bad. Maybe slightly more to the left, but a good bit higher. And there. We in there. We in the red. 20 points! Look at that! Look at that! So I need 5, 6, 7, 8. I need to get 22? We need to get at least 22 on this last one, and I get a silver. Now, the thing is, this one is totally blind, you got a lot of wind, and yeah. So we're gonna try moving a bit to the right and up. And some yellow power. And yeah, this one is so tough. So, yeah, even a lot less power than that, because every time I just go careening over it. And then it just takes so long to do anything, because you just gotta kind of wait and just wail your arms and legs, and then you land in the trees, and you suck. That's right, you suck. Let's get... how about that much power? Well, still too much. Still too much, guys. Wow. I'm just gonna need to piddle out of that cannon. Just a little piddle. A piddly piddle. I hope we can at least unlock the next one. Like, lower to the ground. And maybe, like, that much power. Oh, no, not enough power. Really. Oh, man, that was not great. Missed! 58, we did not pass. We will try that one more time. And by one more time, I mean until we win. Man, for the first one, I just get a bullseye right out of the gate. And I just do this the next 2 times. They kind of just shove her in a cannon and just be like, do it better. I can't do any better, Daddy! Do better! Bit lower. What's the right? Yeah, baby. We got this. We in there. We in there. We in there, baby. I'm just saying what Pikol says. 22 points. That's real good. Maybe I can get a bronze on this run. I did terrible in that last one, but here we go. Baby. Bullseye. Ooh, yes. Okay, we're gonna get this someday. Someday. Go down, go down, go down. Not that much power, a little less than what I had, but that accuracy wasn't too bad. It won't make me very sad. Oh man, that could have been beautiful. And Ted got stuck on edge. 75, okay, we got a bronze, we passed. So now what I'm going to do, since I finally passed it, is that I am going to go through, and you are going to see the best shot that I get at every given target, and I'll just meet you back when I have a gold. Which I promise will happen. Swearsies. I really wish that after a bullseye, it just gave you the next one, because there's no way you're gonna do better. The only reason would be to maybe like fool around and I'd shoot Mario or the lighthouse. That was immediate. Immediate. I was just gone. Bullseye! Oh, look at that. Tumble down the mountain. Let's stick your head in between rocks. Ooh, bullseye, yes. There we go. Take that, fountain! I went right through it. Evaded again. gotten a lot better at the second one than the first one. Because it's so easy to just measure, as opposed to just kind of being approximately somewhere. I have not been paying attention to the altitude that I've had on, like, on the right side of the screen. I've not been paying attention to that over there on the right. That's been silly. The trajectory. I really should have been doing that, so I could actually map out exactly where it is. Keep that in mind for when you do it, kids. Try this, kids at home. So I'm back here. I've got 25, 25, 25. Now I just need 15. Here. Fire, how about right there with max power? A bit more to the right. Alright, too low, but barely too low. Well, at least that was my first shot. That's good. But how about that? Alright, that's looking beautiful. That's at least 20. Okay, I think we're good. I think we are set. A bit less than max power. Oh, yes! Get in the red, baby. Get in the red. That sounds so dirty, especially considering my character is a little girl. But we did it! We did it. So, what you just saw, I believe that is the best that I ever did on that cannon. It might not have been. But what you just saw were all the best attempts. Actually, in fact, you know what? I'll just show you all the previous targets, the first 3 targets. And then if I did better on the 4th one, I'll show you that one. So it'll be probably... that maximum score would be higher than 91. But I got a gold, finally. Alright, that last one is such a nut buster, because you can't see it. The thing with the next one, you won't be able to see pretty much any of them. I got 91 on both of these. Can I get 91 on the next one? Let's find out. Alright, we're gonna choose Kiwi again. And now we're at Everfrost Island. Oh, Lord. Cold. It's freaking cold. Today was the... what's today's date? Today is September 12th. I live in Chicago, and it's freaking cold. Well, not cold for... it's cold for this time of the year. It's like... it's been in the 50s. I just woke up this morning, and I was so sore, I could do nothing. Anyway, same stuff as before. This is the Miracle Cannon. And they aren't exaggerating when they say it'll be a miracle that you get any of these. Look at this. Alright, it's far away, yeah? It's far away, yeah? Pretty far. Let's see if we can get this. It's quite a way. It's gonna need quite a height. Okay, right now, we'll try for 15. See how well we do with that. Like 15 on the right side vertical thing. Not bad. We're gonna get it. Almost. Very close. Oh, wow. Not too bad, but this is just the first go-around, so we should be fine. Hopefully this video won't be incredibly long either. So let's get it at 10. And we'll go with that. I don't know what the word is that would be able to describe exactly what the thing on the right is. Like altitude? Not really. Okay, we're on it. So it's going to somewhere between 10 and 15. Maybe somewhere about even. I'll go with that. That looks pretty nice. Whatever that is. And curve, blam! Oh, at least it's directly forward and there's no wind. That's beautiful. That's gorgeous. That's a bullseye, baby. Or not. 23. That's good, though. That's pretty good for the first try on that one. Now this one is a nut buster. You see it? See it down there? No, you don't. You don't see it. You want to know why? It's all the way down there. We are so much higher up than it is. So I'm guessing we need to try and approximately get it straight on and go with about this much power. See how far we get. Alright, we are probably better than most of the other ones. You can see the target for a little bit. So it was kind of a higher end of green. And we're just sailing into the water. And somewhat into the ice as well. Kinda. Wait, no. Alright, we're at the lowest possible thing. So we're... how about... there. Lower into the green. Oh, wow. That's actually getting there. Not that far, though. but closer. Much closer than the first one. So we're gonna need to go like, okay, and there's a little wind, so we're gonna need to adjust for the right. And it's gonna need to be in like the light blue. Oh no, that's not enough either. It's gonna need to be a lot better. So that is just bunk. That's absolutely nothing. So now we're gonna head to the third one because why not? We'll see if, oh yeah, the wind on this one is terrible. Look at that. So if we just shoot straight out, that's not gonna do us any good. It's real good placement, but we're gonna be moving. How about like so strong? We're like, we'll move. Let's go with that. It's like kind of 2 ticks away from 45. And we'll go with like 55 on the right. And max power. We'll see how that goes. Maybe a total whiff. Not as bad as I would have thought. Need to be still a good bit lower and a good bit farther to the right. And now we just gotta watch this little girl, dressed in pink, sail to her death. 'Cause I'm free falling. So that's probably more appropriate for the next set of bonus tests. And for that matter, do you really need a license to be fired out of a cannon? Huh. Questions we ask. Alright, let's go with 2 ticks to the right, like 2 smaller ones, like larger and smaller. And then I'll chalk this down to 50 on the right. Let's do a little bit more to the right. To the left there. Alright, that's good. Max power, go! Alright, still need to get me higher, but are we gonna get on the target? We are! Wow. 10 points. Very nice. So let's go... let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, kinda... about there, and we'll head halfway between the first and second tick left on 45. We'll go max power. See where that takes us. Oh, that's looking really nice. A little too far to the right now. We're on there, though. We're getting it. We're getting it. These aren't absolute whiffs. I'm not even going to be able to get bronze, but I'll at least show you this. I'm going to be more concise. That after I do this, I'll just show you guys the best attempts that I'll get. Because this video is probably already too long with everything that I need to have in it and everything that I want to have in it, so fire away! Alright, right over it. Ooh, yeah. Farther to the right. I didn't actually take much of a look at the wind. Oh, we're not doing too bad. Farther to the right, maybe less power, I believe. I don't think there is much else we could have done. Alright, farther to the right. Let's go over to... halfway between that second and third tick. And the altitude lower. Let's go down to about there. We'll see where that gets us. And we'll still do max power. Give it a shot. Nope, too low. Man. The wind is slightly against me. I'll move it a bit higher. And then fire. Ooh, that was nice. But too far to the left, again. To the right. What are my directions? Puts the left hand out in front in the shape of an L. On my forehead? Oh no, I'm not gonna be singing anymore. Smash Mouth. I promised you. Actually, I didn't, but I promise you now. But yeah, that's a failure. I will show you the best attempts of all of these. And then we'll get it. We'll get that gold. Promises. We're gonna be getting gold on everything. We can do it. We can do it, friends. We can do it, lovelies. We can do it. My fair view bots. bullseye. Oh yeah, I'm getting good at this. Into the building! Broke your ceiling! Roof! Duh. One thing that I forgot to do is change characters. Herpaderp. Let's just do Robin with the rest of these. My apologies for being a derp.
Oh yeah.
I bet you enjoyed that, didn't you? Wow, that's good. Is that a bullseye? I believe it is. Alright. Get a... Yeah, it's there. Tinge above 35. And somewhere around... that amount. It's gotta be like mid-red. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. I don't think I'm gonna be able to beat that. And I think I did it. I think I got it. I doubt I'll get a bullseye. I think math is on my side. I believe I have done it. I've gotten a gold. I've gotten a gold on this. Yes! Yes, 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 yes. If I can math, I can yes. I'm not getting better in 24. I should probably also mention that there is always a bit of a delay, like when you press the button, it kind of still goes a little farther. Like, it feels like it at least. If you play this, you'll know how it feels, you'll be able to get it. If you just trial and error, you'll eventually get it. Because I'm not some sort of ultra genius. I just tried hard enough and long enough. It took me a couple days, well not full days or anything, but I did it! I did it, I did it, I did it! That, I would have gotten a total, if I have gotten the best on each one of these targets, a 99. A 99. I got a gold. I got a gold! Yes! I did it! Alright, I did it, I did it, I did it, I did it, I did it! I got all golds on the cannonballs! So next time, we're gonna be heading down skydiving. Oh, and we also unlocked Everfrost, so I imagine it's just when you beat all the levels here. Maybe I just didn't pay attention after some of the other ones, but Everfrost, yeah. Everfrost is unlocked. Once we beat skydiving, I imagine we'll get the third one, and then Jumbledopper get the fourth one. So thank you guys very much for joining me. Rock over London, rock on Chicago. I'm Cyrock Omega, and have a nice day. Later.